this tutorial, we're going to create a mossy texture which can be applied on any mesh in Unreal Engine 5.7. Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Yes, so this is the structure. We are going to apply the basic material and we will mix the mossy or snowy texture with the basic material. So if you're a person who is a beginner or an intermediate to Unreal Engine 5, or if you're a professional, no problem. You can easily understand how we can mix mossy or any other texture according to the world alignment of the structure. Yeah, so let's just start it. So we got this material texture. This texture is for this structure, and we have a mossy texture here, which is like some moss plant mixed with soil. Okay, so we need this texture to be mixed with the basic texture here. Okay, let's just start by creating the master material. As always, we will create a master material from here, and let's name it material. Yeah. At the same time, we will create a material instance, so we could easily control the values here without getting into the master material or materials always. So let's just get into the master material. You can see the basic material nodes are here. So what we want to do for the first time, drag and drop these base textures of this mesh here and select all the texture, and here you have to make it shade wrap. So now we are going to connect all of these nodes according to this node. So we will connect the red channel to the displacement here, normal to normal. And one more thing I have to mention here, like if you haven't seen this displacement value here, you just select this one, and here you have to type it 98. So you will see the enable test destination here, mark it there, so you will see the displacement. Okay, so that's it. Now we are going to mix the main texture of this mesh with the mossy texture. Okay, mossy plant texture. So before that, we need a node called lerp. So just hold L on the keyboard and left click, you will see the lerp. Now what we want is, this is very important, we need a world aligned blend. This is the node we need to make the mossy plant mixing with this texture according to the world alignment. Okay, so this one is very important. And one more thing we need is the mossy texture, since we are doing the mix with this one, right? And we need a color sample here. So hold 3 on the keyboard and click. You will see this color sample here. So we could control this mossy textures base color with this color sample. So we can control the saturation of this mossy plant. Right, now what we want is, hold M on the keyboard, you'll see this multiply node. So we're going to select this one, and I'm going to pick a color, something like this, because we need to control this texture by using this color sample in the instance. We will connect both of these textures here. Now I'm going to connect this multiply node to B. And before connect this alpha value to this lerp, you need to make sure that select this one and promote to parameter. You will get this blend sharpness, and we need this blend bias. Select it as promoter parameter. So you will get two values. We can control these values in the instance after making this master material. Okay, let me just connect this alpha value to this. And you can see there is a section here, nothing is connected. So I'm going to connect this master material since we have to mix this texture with the mouse. Okay, let me just connect this value here. Right. And one more thing, we need to control this mossy texture because we need to control this saturation as well as this texture in the instance. So I am going to create a texture controlling systems, just like creating a texture coordinate. It's not coming. Texture. Okay. We got texture coordinate. We will multiply it. And we need hold one on the keyboard and left click. You will see this one. Convert to parameter. Now just rename it as mouse text CTRL. Okay. If you do this, you can control this texture in the instance, right? So yeah, everything has set perfectly. Okay. Now finally, we will just connect this to the base. Click apply and save it. Don't forget to save it. We will just drag and drop this material instance here. So you will see there is no mouse or nothing here. Now what you want to do is open this material instance. You will see this blend bias and blend sharpness and mossy control texture here. Just like we created all this in the master material. Now you can bring those material here. See? So you can see the plant, mossy plant here. But the saturation is very bad here. So I'm going to make the changes in the master material. So here I'm going to change it to something like this. Apply. Right. How much mossy texture should you want in the mesh? And this is totally procedural. Just like a mossy fungus plant in a tomb or something like that. This is literally a cool feature on Unreal Engine. So if you're a person who is working on landscape game development, level designing or landscape creation, you could actually create this material system and create these mouse textures simply like that and easily control the texture coordinate system here on the instance. This is very procedural. Okay, and as you can see, one more thing, what's literally cool about this feature is like if you rotate this thing, This will automatically apply according to the world axis or world alignment. Okay, if you rotate this, see, it's fading, it's going upwards. Okay, now if you see, it's going downwards. Okay, so that's why we created this world alignment blend system, because we need this kind of perception for the mosaic plant. Okay, and it's totally controllable. Okay, now I'm going to do one more thing. Like this is actually a function, world alignment function. If you double click it, you will see the functions, the whole functions here. Okay, now you can literally do one thing, like we can do one more thing, like we can make all these things as a function. And if you create a function, you can just drag and drop the function to anywhere in the master material. So you don't have to do all these things always getting into creating a master material or creating a moss or snow material. Okay, for that we'll just select all these things and just collapse to function. You can save it to, I'm going to, okay, material function. Okay, save it. So we created a material function here. Okay, simply for that, just if you want to change anything, just double click and you can just getting into that. And here you can change the texture here and moss texture here, or you can easily change the moss texture to snow, something like that. I will show you. I have a snow texture here. I'll just drag and drop it here, and here just click that and change it to white, something like that. Hit apply, and save. Here now you can see that there is no in this mesh. This is cool, right? Now we can easily just go to the instance and you can control the snow here. Okay, I'll make this something like this. This is literally very cool. Okay, now look at that. See, it seems like there is snow falling and this mesh has affected with snow. Simply we created all this mixing with a simple function. Okay, this is the function we created and this is the master material. Okay, if you want to create some other material and you just want to create a mossy or snowy texture, you just drag and drop this function here and do the changes inside that and save it, and you can easily connect it to the base texture and you can play around with that. Simple as that. Okay, it's totally upon to you. I'm just giving you, we got this possibilities here, so you'll get an idea how this master material mixing with moss or snow by using a function, or how can we make a function out of it. So that's it. So if you got time, you'll just have to create or bring a mesh, something like this. You can just create something like this and play around with it. So that's it. Okay, so I hope that this video helps you to find how to deal with the mossy or snowy texture or how can you mix snowy or mossy texture with any mesh, this is the way. Thank you for watching this video. If this video helps you to find out how this mossy or snowy texture mix with any mesh in the Unreal Engine, and this is the solution. Even if you are a beginner, just follow this tutorial and you can easily understand and adapt anything by using this method. Please do subscribe and like this video. Thank you for watching this video. This is Ashwanta Rameng signing off.